So now we are going to see about the data transmission. Data transmission refers to the process of transferring data between two or more digital devices. Data is transmitted from one device to another either in an analog format or in a digital format. So basically, data transmission enables devices or components within the devices to speak to each other. There are two methods to transmit the data between the devices. They are serial transmission and parallel transmission. First, we are going to see about the serial data transmission. So what is a serial data transmission is about? When a data is sent or received using serial data transmission, the data bits are organized in a specific order since they can only be sent one after the another. The order of the data bits is important as it indicates how the transmission is organized when it is received. It is viewed as a reliable data transmission method because a data bit is only sent if the previous data bit has already been received. So see to the picture here. The left is the sender and the right one is the receiver. So it is transmitting the bits of 8 bits of data is being transmitted from sender to the receiver with the perfect order. So if 0 is sent first means the order of receiving the bits is also the same. The 0 will be the first bit to be received and 1 is the second bit to be received. So this is the serial data transmission. So it takes 8 clock pulses to travel to attain the receiver. Since it has been 8 bits to travel from sender to receiver, it takes 8 clock pulses. So next one is asynchronous serial data transmission. The data bits can be sent at any point in time. The stop bits and start bits are used between data bytes to synchronize the transmitter and the receiver to ensure that the data is transmitted correctly. The time between sending and the receiving data bits is not constant, so gaps are used to provide time between transmissions. So here the start bits and the stop bits are used for the serial data transmission for getting the arriving at the uh, receiver side with correct order of data transmission. So next thing is serial data transmission advantages are there are no synchronization is required between the transmitter and the receiver devices. It is a more cost effective method than parallel data transmission as well as synchronous data transmission. So a disadvantage in us data transmission can be slower, but this is not always the case. The serial data transmission is normally used for long distance data transfer. And next thing is synchronous serial transmission. So in the synchronous serial data transmission, master clock is being used, and thus we don't want the start bits and the stop bits and the gaps to organize the data transmission. So this is the difference between synchronous and asynchronous data transmission. So in comparison with the asynchronous serial data transmission, this method is usually more expensive. And the next thing is parallel data transmission. When the data is sent using parallel data transmission, multiple data bits are transmitted over multiple channels at the same time. So it needs only one clock pulse to send 8 bits of data from the sender to the receiver. So this means that the data can be much faster, can be sent much faster than using the serial data transmission method. So see to the figure here. In the first figure, the sender is being sent 8 bits at the same time. So in the receiver side, it has been received in the same order within the single clock pulse. So it has been much faster than the serial data transmission. And see to the second figure. In the sender, it is being sent a perfect order of bits, but in the receiver side some of the bits have been collapsed and it's been received earlier or maybe late. Okay. The main advantage of the parallel data transmission over serial data transmission is it is easier to program. Data has been sent faster A simple example of parallel data transmission is voice over IP. So it is basically a video streaming. So when the video is being streamed from a part, when you receive the video, it is being viewed to the viewers without passing or buffering. So the data being sent is also time sensitive, as slow data streams result in poor viewer experience. So the difference between the serial versus parallel data transmission is, in serial data transmission, the data bits flow in a bidirectional form. In parallel data transmission, the data flows in a multiple lines, and in the serial data transmission is cost efficient. The parallel data transmission is not so cost efficient as serial data transmission. In serial data transmission, one bit transferred at one clock pulse, and the parallel data transmission, 8 bits transferred at one clock pulse. The serial data transmission is slow in comparison with parallel data transmission. The parallel transmission is fast in comparison with serial data transmission. And in the serial data transmission is used for long distance communication, and the parallel data transmission is used for shorter distance communication. Thank you.